Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I have a very interesting video for you. But sadly, the beginning of this video was filmed and the file ended up getting corrupted. Something happened with the video file and I was not able to use it in my edit. So the restoration of this knife, like the polishing and everything, all of that, it's gone. So the file for that is gone, but I do have a few pictures that I'm going to be putting in here, and I have a little bit of a history of this knife. So this knife was sent to me, and the individual wanted it restored, and this is what it looks like now. But before, it actually had a broken blade. So the blade had actually broken right at the tang there. And these are all the old parts. So you have the old key ring, and you have the old scales, and he actually didn't have toothpick or tweezers, and then he wanted the blade replaced. Now, I don't really do any work like that. I don't really disassemble any of the knives that I get for restoration. I usually only polish or do a light polish on the tools, which I have done on this knife. I just did a very, very light polish, very light cleaning. And that was after I got the knife back. But who did I send it to? Well, I actually contacted Max Level EDC, and he said that he didn't really have any of the pins to do any of this work, but he sent me to Sackology. Now, Sackology is a man who actually specializes in customizing knives and customizing Swiss Army knives to whatever an individual might want, but he also does restoration work. And this really just, it was a lot quicker than me sending it all the way to Switzerland, or this guy sending it all the way to Switzerland. And this is his knife. This is an older SwissChamp. It is from the 70s. I'm going to say 70s because that's when they introduced the magnifying glass. But what he had an issue with was that his main blade had broken off. And what Sackology did is he threw in a new blade, and he disassembled the entire knife, cleaned it, and then reassembled it and put it back together, and it is absolutely the way it should be. It is in fantastic condition, and he threw in new scales, new toothpick and tweezers, and he ships all of his knives in reused Swiss Army boxes and puts his own logo on there. I mean, fantastic, fantastic service from him. And he also put in a new spring. So this knife is all ready to go. It is for, well, basically ready for a new life. But what do you get in this knife? You get two blades, okay, pen blade and main blade, and then you get the older Swiss Army style file, which is a little bit thinner and made out of a different material. I have covered the differences between the new and old, so please take a look at that video. Then you also get a saw, a fish scaler, and then, of course, I already pulled out the scissors, but you get a set of scissors there. And then you get a really fantastic, this is the long Phillips screwdriver. The newer Swiss Army knives have a shorter one. I really do prefer this longer one just because you get a little more reach. But you get the Phillips, and then you get a magnifying glass, which is very, very effective. The new and the old are both very effective. And then you get your cap lifter, and you get your can opener with two screwdriver heads on either end. Now on the back, since this is an older one, you do not have a parcel hook, but you still have the reamer, which does not have the sewing eye. You have a corkscrew, and you also get the chisel. So this here is a fantastic representation of what somebody can do with a little bit of know-how and the right tools. And that's not to say that I couldn't do this. It's just I don't have a drill press and I don't have the pins. And if I did, I would have done it. But you know what? I'm really thankful Psychology is out there taking care of these needs. So if you need anything done like that, please contact him, look him up, and take a look at his Instagram. He's got a lot of very interesting tools and knives that he's made, and I really do thank you. Now this is going to be going back to its rightful owner. But I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this video. It was a little bit of a restoration video, but sadly, the file again was lost of me polishing it and taking care of it. So, you know, I have a lot of restoration videos on my channel, so just check those out as well. But till the next one, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.